You're perfect. You're perfect.
Yeah, let's throw some quick marks. Can you throw a couple quick marks right there?
Waiting on a joint, story of my life.
We're out of weed. Pause, we're out of weed. I'm baked right now.
Day 4 fucking rocked, honestly. We're all in the sun. It's not too hot. We're in one location. This Mexican restaurant has great bathrooms, also a great burrito. What more could you want? The first 3 days were a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we took a week break, and now we're shooting Saturday, Sunday. This is the type of shooting schedule you have when you have a day job. Having the shooting schedule like this actually turned out to be pretty awesome because I was able to take a pause and evaluate what had worked and what hadn't worked, and I was able to make some pretty substantial changes, at least to my mindset.
First weekend, I will admit, was extremely frustrating.
I talked to Patrick and he gave me some pretty important advice. I mean, this is his job for a long time. He's worked in film. Up until now, I basically work with people who are around my level, which is new. But Patrick is absolutely a vet in Chicago. He runs a great crew and it just brings a huge amount of professionalism to the set that whatever I was bringing to set was a little chaotic for him.
I'm used to doing things a certain way on set. You're used to your style of working. And so there was a bit of a clash at the beginning.
Because after this first weekend of me getting really stressed, he's like, dude.
We got it, man. We got it, man. You got this. Relax, bro. Once you kind of let me do my thing, it went better for both of us.
I know in other areas of my life that I hate when people micromanage, but for some reason it just didn't click for me.
But I also had to give you enough grace because you were producing, directing, you're also the writer, and you were kind of ADing as well.
There's a way to obsess over the details while also letting other people step in and do their work. Obviously, after that conversation, I feel a little bit of shame. I feel a little stupid. But then I try to move past that quickly and just say, okay, now how do I take this? The key way I applied it, just step back.
Once you felt comfortable with me and I felt comfortable with you, I think we started getting better stuff.
So I feel really lucky for him to have been so honest with me. So yeah, day 4, I'm a little more calm. We got some other great things on day 4 is that we start using the crane. And the crane is sick as fuck.
I like to shoot and direct my own projects as well. One of the specific tools I love using is my crane and jib.
We just toss the camera on it and we just wheel it around all day. We can raise it, lower it, swing it around so we can get all these cool, cinematic, high production value camera moves.
I think it just brings a lot of production value to a film, gives you a subconscious feeling that, this is a movie worth watching. And it gave Patrick, the DP, the ability to get a lot of different angles maybe he wouldn't otherwise get.
That was actually a game saver. We just moved really fast with it. And we got some really cool shots.
And I'm just glad it worked out because I love using it and I'm glad everyone else did as well.
Very good idea, man.
I don't want to start any conflict, but I was a second AD, which means there was a first AD. He had his own ideas, which he didn't run by me, despite that being all my preparation.
So I don't remember there being any conflict on set between you and Andrew.
Like you're looking at the foreground and my life is in the background.
This day we're shooting the most pages out of any day in the shoot. So we're shooting almost 8 pages of mostly dialogue. The mix of being able to shoot in one location and using the crane allowed us to shoot so many pages in one day and still make it look great and take our time.
So day 4, we were shooting on Las Palmas restaurant, their parking lot specifically. Originally, he was like, yeah, use it whenever you want. When I called him leading up to the second week and he mentioned that we had to be done by 5 p.m., which we did not account for. We thought we'd be able to be there all day, all night. That was a little bit of a scramble, but we still were able to accomplish everything we needed to. We had to move production to behind the restaurant a little bit, which worked out better for us anyways.
Yeah, ton of fun shooting these. We're about to shoot a bunch of little drug deals in the parking lot.
Rye plays Denny, who is really the only person in the movie who genuinely likes Fisher for who he is.
Hi, my name is Rye. I play the role of Denny, and when we were shooting, I was 13 years old. This was the first role I ever auditioned for, and never in a million years would I have expected to have gotten the first role.
I just remember watching all the auditions with my partner, Anna, and his just made us laugh so much. He's just so genuine and so himself and so kind and peculiar.
Denny is kind of nerdy, I'd say. I'm also a bit nerdy. I love math, for example.
I mean, I love working with kids because I'm a child. I'm literally a toddler. And so when there are children on set, I'm like, we get it.
It was a bit intimidating being on a movie set. It was really fun though. I think everyone was super nice to me, made me feel welcomed and everything.
I've never worked with a tween before. It was kind of cool though, because he was a tween playing a tween and he got to be very true in that.
Working with Quentin was really fun. He is such a charismatic guy. It was really fun working off each other in the scenes. We briefly had a conversation about hair when the camera was not rolling. I don't know why that stuck with me. It was such a short, stupid conversation, but that's something that kind of stands out.
That's really sweet when we talked about hair. I need everybody watching to know that I would never wear my hair like that.
In high school, my fashion inspiration was one of the gay guys from Degrassi Next Class on Netflix.
Oh my.
Sophie's parents had friends that had this old sports car.
They were nice enough to provide us with a really cool little red 1960s MG.
Everyone on set wanted to take pictures in the car. It's only in the movie for a few seconds, but these little things add so much production value, so I'm so grateful we had that car. So during the pandemic, I had been doing stand-up, and obviously I couldn't perform live anymore, so I started taking virtual improv class at Second City, wherein I met my very good friend, Drew Gregory, who also had an interest in making movies. And so we decided to start making comedy sketches. And that's what began this entire filmmaking journey. And here we found a role that was absolutely perfect for Drew.
I played the man who sells drugs to kids.
Like, we had the option of other cars. Of course we're gonna put him in the ridiculous convertible, because who is this guy then?
Drew was someone that I also had not met until the day we were shooting that, and once I met him, that made a lot of sense of why this all looked good together.
Colin Dowda reached out to me because he thought I'd be a good fit. I was drawn to this role because selling drugs to kids is just something that's always come naturally to me. My experience on set was interesting. There weren't any kids. That really presented a challenge for me. I don't want to say that I was disappointed, but I wasn't happy about it, that's for sure. I have an audition, it's a little bit different. I'll be selling drugs to young adults. I'm gonna have to stretch myself. I'm working with a couple different acting coaches. The notes that I've gotten have just been to kind of like raise my eye level a little bit when I'm talking. So I think I'm making a lot of progress, and I'm really looking forward to growing as an actor and as a person.
You're the cream of the crop, brother.
You sound like a dumbass. Don't talk like that.
Oh, I never do.
At the end of day 4, we did have to push shots into day 5. I need someone to be focused on just the logistical part of directing, because I was probably a little chill this day, and that's why we fell behind schedule a little bit. I would rather be chill, but I would rather not miss those shots. And so if I have an AD, they can keep us on track. I don't have to be stressed. So if anyone is an AD and is really good, please reach out to me. Day 4 went great, but I was not ready for day 5. Day 5 was about to be fucking crazy. We were doing stunts with a car. We had a bunch of new characters coming in, some of our wildest characters. We were outside the whole day shooting both daytime and nighttime stuff. And it's the last day of the shoot. Like, people were tired, all that jazz. But yeah, that feeling of bliss and calm during day 4 was not going to last at all. I'm trying to have fun. Halfway through the day, I'm like, we're fucked. We're not gonna get the movie at all.